Hello, everybody. Welcome into Writing Sprint Thursdays. Doug, I just saw your comment. Yeah, so apparently enough people hit the like button. So congratulations, everybody. Thanks for helping out. Welcome in. I hope everybody is ready to get some words written today. I am working on my novel that I wrote during NaNoWriMo this last year, called Crossroad Blues. And since we're doing this Indie Pub Challenge, hashtag Indie Summer, Crossroad Blues is going to be the book that I publish as my indie project this summer. And I'm going to be doing some work on my manuscript, getting things in line. As I flip through here, you can see that this one is revision 3. So I'm doing some. Am I quiet for everybody? Let me check my audio settings here. Hmm. What about now? Is that better? If I turn my microphone up, is that better? Testing 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check. That's better. Thank you, NJ. All right. What are you guys working on today? Let me get a link post. I posted a couple of times in the chat already for our first sprint, and I'm just going to go ahead and paste it again for any latecomers. Good to see everybody today. Doug, as we mentioned already, NJ, Meg, TW. Welcome, NJ and TW. Always glad to see you guys here. Ash Pash, Athena, Emily, Elena, what a great crowd already. Kara H, nice to see you today. Iva, welcome in, everyone. I have a feeling that as a group, we are going to get some words done today. So I hope you all have a successful day. Post in the comments what you're working on. Athena said, my brain is not being creative, but thankfully I planned out my scene yesterday, so I'll start writing and see what happens. You know, some days are just like that. I have some days I know exactly what I'm going to write. I have the big picture in mind. And some days, I start writing and kind of see where it goes. But, if you're like me, I always know my final destination. I know where I'm going. Sometimes I don't know daily kind of um, what exits on the creative highway I'm going to take. But, that's some of the fun of it. That's why it's fun being a plantser, or whatever variation of those two, what combination of planner and pantser you might be. Reed said, I am working stuff and things. Well, I hope it goes well for you, Reed. Let's see. Um, oh, gosh. Um, Ashpash said the mic is cool, but where's the psychedelic background? Well, thank you for bringing that up, and hang on just a second, and I will remedy that. I am so sorry for not having uh, my psychedelic. Are you talking about this one right here? Let me see if I can get that fixed. We got 47 seconds before sprint number 1 starts. And I do hope that everyone is ready to get all of the words written today. You know what? I'm going to have to fix that in a minute. I'll do that in just a second. Anyway, let's see. Hope says, my MMC is going undercover at one of his father's questionable parties, pretending to participate. Such intrigue. I love it. Meg says, I'm working on scene level revisions for the novel I started in November with the challenge. Excellent. We'll catch up on the rest of the comments in the break. See you guys in 20 minutes. And there was our 10-second countdown. That's sprint number 1 in the books. Let me get the link for sprint number 2 and copy it into the chat here. You should just be able to click on the link underneath the sprint we were just in, but just in case, here's the link for sprint number 2. Let's see. Let's catch up on some of these comments from last time. Kara says, I wasn't aware of the Indie Summer Challenge. Where do I find that? Oh, Kara. Go to dabbleU.com and our private community, and you can find dabbleU.com, and then there is in the left sidebar, you will find links to it. I'll post that in the chat here when we start the next sprint, so I'm not looking for something and being distracted. Sorry, but we'll definitely post that. And here on our YouTube channel, the channel that you're participating here on, just click on the content tab, and you'll find all of the videos there, and they're all labeled #IndieSummer. Yeah, TW #bring the background back. I got it. Okay. Sorry, man. Such a difficult crowd to please some days. I joke. Let's see. Meg said, I'm working on scene level. Oh, we read that last time. How's the scene level revisions going, Meg? Hopefully it's going well for you. Doug said, I have. Once again, let me move this to my bigger monitor where I can actually read the comments and I'm not squinting like an old man. I have roughly 12,000 words left to revise for my book. Then it's off to the narrator and on to the next. Ooh, so exciting. J.M. Brown, I have too many projects and I can't make up my mind what I want to work on right now. I've often said that that one of the most trite questions that an interviewer can ask a writer is, where do you get your ideas? Because anyone who has written for any amount of time knows that as a writer, you have more ideas than you'll ever have the opportunity to see come to life. And that's the sad reality, is that getting ideas is not the problem. Executing on those ideas and bringing those ideas to life, that's where the real challenge is. NJ said, my story is becoming too complex to pants through it, so I'm learning how to plan a bit. NJ, sometimes I'll begin a book and I'll have an idea of where it's going. I usually know an opening scene, and I'll usually know a kind of an ending scene, but sometimes it's a little murky. And so I'll write a couple of chapters to just kind of learn who these characters are, figure out what they sound like, what makes them stand out in their world, from other characters. And a lot of times in doing that, a plan starts to unfold, and then I'll go into my plot grid and I'll kind of make my my roadmap of the story of where it's going. And so don't feel bad if that's what your process looks like. Some of the best writers I know do that. The plan sort of unfolds in the telling. And, if that's the way your brain works, then that's your process, and embrace it. Let's see. Keo says, I'm writing letters. Well, somebody needs to keep that alive, Keo. Let's see. Hope Harris says, love the background. Thank you, Hope. Thank you for not throwing me under the bus like some other members of our chat did today. Let's see. Doug says, Kara, it'll be in your inbox every Monday, but also available in WU Campus to join. So yes, what Doug said, and I will find a link for you and post it in the chat just as soon as we start this next sprint, which is starting in 10 seconds. So I'm going to mute my mic, and I'll see you guys in 20, and we'll catch up on more of these comments. Good luck. See you then. you can stay there. Just be quiet. And that is sprint number 2 in the books today. That's 2 out of 3 gone. Hope you guys had a successful time. I'm going to pop up our sprints here and copy the link for sprint number 3 into the chat. Just 1 second, and then we'll see what check your comments and see how it went for everybody. Let's see. Here we go. Here's a link to sprint number 3. Also, you could click the link in sprint number 2 there toward the top. Let's catch up on some of these. Ashpash 816, Athena 515. I think these are totals from sprint number 1, so let me catch up. Star 115, but it came in a little late. That's okay. That's all right. Doug with 75. Reed 491, revising a chapter, so made some progress. Congratulations. Elena 186, Hope 225, Emily Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully, I'm back. I don't know. The internet just went squirrely on me for a second. So, anyway, 2.5 minutes left. Let's see if I can. The last thing I remember reading was Doug berating me for streaming without my background. Man, you guys are just on it today. But that's okay. It's my fault. I didn't have the background up, and you know, give the people what they want. Oh, there's so many comments that I have missed. I'm trying to scroll back. I'm just going to pick a spot and just start in. If I've missed your comment, please forgive me. Kara, 175 words. I'm actually doing a lot of drafting right now, so I don't want to switch energies to revising. I seem to miss out on things. Hello, Abby.
Hey, I just was like, do you need help?
Yo, thank you. I'm so glad that someone came to my rescue. Unlike Doug, who just messaged me, in Slack and said, "Did you crash?" But he didn't bother to pop in and try to rescue me. But I see who your friends are.
It's me and you, Hank. I got your back. But I think you should continue and carry on without me because I'll see you in half an hour.
Well, thank you. Everyone, right after sprints, we have premium office hours, so be sure to join us for that. We're going to start sprint number 3 in about 50 seconds. Doug said I have at least the next decade of 2 books a year in my head. Yeah, I think that's probably typical for most writers. Scrolling back through the comments, please forgive me for missing comments this time. Athena 445, Ashpash 745 this time. Hope 215. Uh, Ashpash said, and I got biscuits. Digestive gold, so yummy. That's amazing. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I'm so glad you have biscuits. Elena 334, Kara 402, and there's our countdown for number 3. Get all the words, everybody. We'll see you in 20, and we'll wrap. And don't forget, premium office hours right after this. Does that timer ever sneak up on y'all the way it does me? All right. That was sprint number 3. We are all finished with our sprinting for today and for this week. I do hope that you'll join us if you're a premium Dabble subscriber. If you'll join us over in the community at dabbleu.com for premium office hours. They're going to be starting up in just a few minutes, where Doug, Abby, and I will take your questions live, and we'll pool all of our writerly wisdom together and hopefully give you some good answers to your questions, maybe some advice. Maybe we can help you unknot a thread that you're struggling with. And, three brains are better than one, often. So I hope you'll join us over there. Read minus 825 for a total of 101. I hate it, so I deleted it. Man, I've been there. Ashpash 640 that time, but 2226 total and 3326 today. Huzzah. Congratulations. Athena 23, far too warm for my creativity to flow. So leaving it for today. Sometimes you just have to walk away sometimes. Iva wrote 1315 today. Congratulations. Emily changed gears and reached research comp titles. We'll write some other time. That's okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna dip out for a minute as we prepare for premium office hours. We'll see you in about 14 minutes over in dabbleu.com. Thank you all for joining me. Hope that you will join us again on Tuesday. I believe that will be Abby hosting on Tuesdays, Doug on Wednesdays, and good old Hank on Thursdays. Thank you all for joining us. It's such a pleasure to hang out with you guys and chisel away at those words. Thank you. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.